Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. What a great game, man. I see y'all in the chat already.
We in the
Y'all
chat.
lit,
What
bro.
up, chat? What up,
Y'all in the
chat?
chat with it already, man. Already. Hey Joe
Hmm.
Ward, I'm gonna get right into it, man. As soon as everybody come on in, man. And
Yeah,
y'all
man.
coming into the chat. And if y'all tuning into the show, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead
Yes,
and hit that
sir.
share button, that retweet button on Twitter. Whatever
Yes,
y'all can
sir.
do to share the show, we would definitely appreciate it, man. It's been a while, man. It was a wild game, but
Yeah,
we pulled
overall.
it out in the end, 22-6, and we got a lot to talk about, man. We back to 1-1, absolutely damn big road win, absolutely.
Huge roll win back to back years. In
Facts.
different fashion, but yeah.
Nails, what's good, man? Q
What's
Cox,
good,
appreciate you
y'all?
coming back through, my guy. I remember you from earlier, man.
Yeah, welcome
Great
back.
game for the
Welcome back.
Vikings, man. It just didn't come up your way, man. But I appreciate you tuning in, my brother.
Yes, sir, man.
Absolutely. Thank you, my brother. Yeah, offense was, hey,
Hey,
I'm going to
man.
talk about our offense too in a second.
Yeah,
But
man.
Chris, man, you know what to do, my guy.
Hey, man. It's an exciting time to be a Falcon fan right now. You know, Falcons again taking it 22-6. Now, I admit, it was not a pretty game. It was pretty ugly out there for the most part. But ultimately, you know what I'm saying, it's all about picking up the W any way that you possibly can, you know, building off of it. And we do have a lot of things that we can build off both sides of the ball. Of course, you know, starting with Bijan Robinson, Hitman doing those Bijan things. But I'm also glad that we didn't forget about Tyler, especially when it mattered most down the stretch, man. I was happy to see that as well. So just ultimately, I think that it was a great thing from how the Falcons just started off the game with the run. We had like 4 runs for over 50 yards. But it did, even though the offense did, you know, sputter it toward the end, and we had to kick a field goal. It still was encouraging to see that the Falcons got back to what the bread and butter is, making the main thing, and running the
Absolutely.
ball. So I enjoyed seeing that. I will give the offense their credit when it comes to running the ball. What close to 200 yards or nearly over 200 yards rushing. So
200
it's
yards
just
on the dot, man.
yeah.
Tyler
So
and Bijan had 200 yards rushing total.
yes, sir. So you know you love to see that, and that's what we're used to, man. You're used to seeing our run offense being dominant. The offensive line, especially in the first half, for the most part, I think had some good push. Like had a good push against the defensive line of the Minnesota Vikings, and honestly, man, you see that, and you just honestly see the potential of what the run game could possibly be if we just stay consistent with that as that goes. But and shout out to Parker Romo. We, you know what I'm saying, we hit 5 for 5. It doesn't look like Young Ways Cool is going to get that job back, especially after he hit that 50 yarder. I think pretty much everybody was sold. Pretty much a lot of people probably were sold after the second or third one. But he was pretty much our offense when he got down there in the red zone. That's not a good thing, but it's good to see that he was on display and was able to show the Falcon faithful that, hey, yeah, I can make kicks. I know that's what I'm here for. The whole thing about being comfortable, being uncomfortable, maybe that helped him as well because Parker Romo did his thing tonight. But ultimately, we do not want to depend on Parker Romo, and we cannot do that moving forward. So, what am I alluding
Absolutely.
to, Falcons fans?
Yeah,
What am
man,
I
you got
alluding
it.
to, Smitty?
And Dan, you absolutely right. He was hurt. He was a decoy to a certain extent. But I
Yeah.
feel like with the vertical weapon that you have in Darnell Mooney, Ray McLeod, and Kyle Pitts, you got to move the ball vertically. And I know
Mm-hmm.
this team had an outstanding pass rush. Yeah, Darnell, Ricketts. Um, but when you
Oh
have
man,
weapons like
so
that,
happy
you got
about
to
my
be able to throw
Rookies.
the ball vertically down the field. And if you don't do that and take advantage of running the ball well, you're gonna come up short and not score points. And the Falcons should at least score 35 points this game.
Man,
When
what
they
you
got in the
talking
red
about?
zone, they kicked 4 field goals. You can't win football games like that. You got to put the ball in the end zone, especially with teams like the Eagles, Washington, that put up points, just like the Detroit today scored 52 points. If you want to stay in that upper echelon of teams, you got to put the ball in the end zone. So, Zach Robinson, you
Right.
better find a way. And I'm telling you
Gotta
right
do it.
now, the best way to um, get the ball in the end zone, get your ass down there on the field connect with these players on the personal level, and see what they doing on the field up close and personal. Because let's be real, up and down that play box, that's why the plays kept coming in short. That's why he kept getting
Oh man.
frustrated when the plays weren't coming in on time.
In the
So that's
beginning,
only
man, yeah, you seen it visibly frustrated on that first
right.
drive, and that's what I'm saying about the offense sputtering, man. We had them, we had the Vikings on the heels. You with the play calling, so the fans, of course the fans gonna do what they do. Everyone who's been to Minnesota or who was there tonight, they already know that Minnesota is going to bring that noise. They brought the thunder in the beginning, and it threw off the timing for the Atlanta Falcons, threw off the play,
Absolutely.
getting the plays in. But Zach, he's got to get those plays in. Michael Penix, he's also got to be able to control the audibles and as fast. So ultimately, I think that was a team thing to start because it was a couple of plays, and then you even had to spend a timeout early in the game. So it's just like, okay, it was like, all right, man, my goodness, we get all the way down here, and then what? But so ultimately, like I said, at least you were able to still get points moving forward. You just want to see us be able to get into the end zone on a consistent basis when you're getting
Absolutely.
down there, because you see us, guys. We have the potential. We're getting down there into the red zone. The offense is continuously moving the ball, and of course, we're going to get into the defense as well. But just honing in on the offense is continuously being able to get down into those red zone opportunities. We have to be able to execute. And I know the season is just starting right now, so we can't like hone in too much, but we have been bad in the red zone for the past few seasons. So now we have got to be able to punch the ball in for 7 and put stress on defensive coordinators, stress on the opposing defenses, man. We have to. It's
And
got to
and
be more than 3.
and the crazy part about it, their secondary is not as strong as people think. Their their defense thrives on their front seven. So if you can put the ball in the air vertically, you can beat Minnesota. And I think Chicago showed that before they broke down in the fourth quarter last week. So the Falcons should have came in with a game plan of attacking those corners, which they did at times. But I feel like they could have made more throws down the field. Don't get me wrong, Bijan is a hell of a player, but you can't keep relying on him to do everything. It's not gonna work. But Willie Dot, man, thank you for the donation. Truly appreciate it, my guy, as
Yes,
always.
sir. Yes,
But
sir.
you definitely got to find a way to get the ball down the field, man. Because the way the defense showed up this game, I think this could be a week to week thing. And it's not only because they had a young quarterback. I just think the Falcons came in with a great game plan on defense or how to attack him. They pressure him from all angles, stunts, running that wide nine, moving Jalen Walker around the field,
Mm-hmm.
and the way this interior of this defensive line played, it was like I told y'all. If they got any kind of push up front, these edge rushers were gonna eat. Dorless,
Man, Dorless and
Onyemata,
Rook Aurora,
Ororo,
them boys was getting the push.
all
Man,
of them
that was
collapsed
that
the
was Rook,
pockets.
Dorless, and Ellis in on that fourth down stop. You seen
Right,
Rook and Dorless got low, like Rook got really low on the line. There was no way to get any kind of push because Rook was there. Dorless gave that push as well. Yes, I know they kind of fumbled the snap, but I don't think they would have got it either way it goes. Those young guys got low on the to the ground and got up under
right,
there. And then you had Caden Ellis coming over the top. Like I really
absolutely.
enjoyed just everything that our defense brought tonight. Yeah, did they have some miscues and everything like that? Yeah. Did Xavier Watts have a miscue toward the end of the half? Yeah. But guess what? He still was able to pretty much have the walk off interception, and he made plays. Billy Bowman got an interception. We told you when we drafted those guys, those were the ball hawks. Billy Bowman makes an unbelievable interception where a lot of guys probably won't even make that play. Yeah, so you have Bowman, then you have Watts with the closeout. Man, you had Ruka Roro, Brandon Dorless, Zach Harrison, the monster on that sack that he had. James Pierce showing why we drafted him, getting consistent pressure, and they had to just really just try to make push him all the way out. But he's going to continue to get more sacks. Jalen
Right.
Walker looked like an absolute natural off the edge. I know it was a backup, but he still looked good coming off that edge, getting that sack. We had 1 sack, and against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, we had 6 total. And thank you, Leonard Floyd. I seen you tonight getting that sack. He was one of my X factors coming into the game. It was good
Right.
seeing that veteran presence out there as well, help leading that charge.
And shout out to this defense altogether, man. Only giving up 198 yards of total
Yes,
offense.
come
And
on
that's
now, talk to him.
the second week in a row that this defense is giving up under 200 yards to a starting quarterback. And they stopped the run this week. They only gave up, I think, 78 yards they only gave up this week rushing. And most of that was in garbage time. So this defense only giving up a total 198 yards a game this game, and the second
Hmm.
straight week that no one even touched nowhere near 300 yards. So this defense is going to be top five for the first two games of the season. I think they can only get better going forward. So this
Yeah,
could be in a,
they
end up
looking
being a
top
top
five this
five to
year.
10, right? Top 5 to 10 defense as the season goes on because they've done their thing, and Divine Diablo is another one. Absolutely, A Town for
Yes,
life.
Divine Diablo was shooting gaps. He was all over the field. He was in on the run game. Hey man, I don't have anything bad to say about Divine Diablo except I'm sorry you got drafted. I'm sorry you ever had to play for the Raiders. And my thing is, man, real quick.
Go ahead.
I noticed. I know. It said game ball to Terry Fontenot, game ball to Jeff Ulbrich too, man. Back to back weeks, just like you were already alluding to, man. He's come in, and in the first 2 weeks, I can say, man, this defense looks nothing like in the first 2 weeks of last season. Like
Oh, I
it's
go a little further than that, Chris. I give Terry Fontenot a game ball
oh, of
because if it
course,
was not for him scouting these players like he was supposed to and putting together a draft board that could take the Falcons to the next level, he did it with this draft because we needed defensive game changes, and he did it. He did it with Bowman, who's a nickel corner slash safety slash outside corner. He can play all three positions. Then you have Xavier Watts, who was flying all over the field, and all three of those guys are also playing special teams too. So
right.
they were getting used in more ways than one. But look, they're only going to get better going forward. And D that's all he said. Is it me or did Penny look like a deer in headlights? Or the offensive line was kind of soft. No, it was just Minnesota defense was just that good, man.
I
They
mean,
dialed up
Flores dialed
blitzes.
it up, bro.
Right, they
But
dialed it up. Go
to
ahead.
his point though, I know what he's saying. You know, what I'm saying about Pennis looking like a deer in the headlights. That was because Brian Flores was dialing it up. But again, Jeff Ulbrich was dialing it up too. It was an absolute chess match between two veteran coordinators against two rookie quarterbacks. And there were times to where you seen Penix missing throws, but the pressure was getting in there too, speeding him up. But we were doing some similar things to JJ and actually like sacking him too as well. They did get a couple of sacks on Michael Penix, yes, but we got 6 on JJ. So again, like it was a chess match between two defensive coordinators who were definitely respected in the league. But luckily, our defensive coordinator was able to rattle the cage just like we was asking for in the pregame. Rattle the cage, speed this guy up, not just pressure him, but get home. And the Falcons got home tonight, and that's
Yeah,
another reason why we won this game.
absolutely, absolutely. But we gave our quick thoughts, man. We're gonna open up the chat just for a little bit, man. Let y'all get some, frustration off your chest, man, or happiness or whatever y'all want to call it. Cause
Well,
we do
shoot, the
this
only
for y'all.
frustration, really, man, I feel like can be maybe Zach Robinson's play calling. Maybe you want to see more explosive plays, or want us to see us put up more points in points. Period. I mean, I'm complaining about the red zone. I just feel like we should be scoring 7 down, and we got enough talent. But outside of
Absolutely.
that, man, I really don't have any complaints. We got the dub, something that we needed on the road versus the Vikings in hostile territory. Our rookies popped. Not only did our rookies pop, our rookies ball. You can say something good about every rookie on our defense tonight. Every last one of them, all 4 of them,
Yeah,
all of them.
Bijan showed y'all though why he's the best running back in the league, man. Yeah, I said it. I know what Saquon Barkley did last year, but I still feel like with what Bijan brings in the pass game, and Saquon even said it himself that
Thank you,
Bijan
fam.
probably going to end up being the best running back in the league, man, hands down. But we're gonna let y'all come in and talk for a minute, 2 minutes max, so everybody can get in and get their thoughts. If you go
Right.
over 2 minutes, I'm gonna just cut you off. I'm gonna just be honest. Miss Carey, what's good?
But yes,
Red zone
Chris and
efficiency is
Smitty.
still a huge concern,
Yes,
but the defense was incredible tonight. That red class, wow, amazing. Kicker 5 for 5. She
right.
absolutely right. That red zone efficiency is terrible, man. Five
We
field
got to
goals in
get
the
better
red
there.
zone. Got to get better. No, 4 field goals in the red zone. And when you got a 6'6" tight end, a 6'4" receiver, there's nowhere in the hell that should be happening.
I'm
So
gonna
they
tell you
definitely
this.
got to get better.
I'm gonna tell you this too. Before we bring our guests on, the
Okay.
thing about it is too. When we're looking at our team and the thing about Michael Penix has faced two back-to-back stone cold killers. When we talking about who guys who want to bring the blitz, who want to dial it up, who want to
Right.
confuse you,
Todd
and,
Bowles and
and Brian Flores on back to
right.
back. So what I'm thinking is moving forward after facing guys like this, it's only going to bode well for the Atlanta Falcons. That's what I feel like.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But let's answer these super chats right quick, and then we're gonna get
Thank
to
you,
the
Drew
chat.
D. That's all.
D, that's all. I appreciated my brother. He said, I understand it's a win. A win is a win, but the offense should have blew Minnesota out the water. And I said that
Man, I'm
on
telling you.
Twitter, and I got crazy feedback on that post. Absolutely, they should have blew them out. Zach Robinson has to be more creative and move the ball a little bit more versatile. When you run the ball as well as Bijan ran the ball, play action should have been there. No huddle should have been there. So you should have found the
Mm-hmm.
way to run the no huddle or to run the play action because 200 yards rushing your quarterback probably could have went to 300 yards as well. This could have been a 500-yard game on offense for the Falcons if they did it the right way. But I read, let's see, Ricky Gaines. I run it. We scored 22 in prime time versus the Eagles. Absolutely, that is very ironic. But yeah, those are the super chats. Let's get to the
Very,
back
very,
room.
very ironic, but it's all even crazier that we scored those points, but our defense was executed the proper way
My guy,
and
what's
caused
good?
less points.
Smitty, what's happening, man?
What's up?
Hey, man, good
Talk
win,
to me.
man. Good win for the Falcons. Defense, man. Defense win championships. As long as I've been a
Absolutely,
Falcon fan, I said, till they start focusing on the defensive side of the ball, we're gonna always see the same result. I mean, stuff in the run, you know, everybody getting the sack. Devon Diablo, I just can't say enough about him, man. What a free agent acquisition we got from him. Billy Bowman is the truth. Billy Bowman is the truth. He might not be the fastest corner. He might not be you know, the fastest corner, but man, he sticks to you, man. And
absolutely,
that second interception I thought he had, but he actually dropped it. I was like, man, this dude's a playmaker. And I see why he got the starting spot. As far as the offense, man, I think too many drive killing penalties, man. Holding calls, false starts. I know some of them. I think one on Jay Matthews really wasn't his fault. It's kind of BS call, but we got to do a better job. But like y'all said, man, we running the ball down. They throw play action, man. Use Kyle Pitts, use Drake London, use Darnell Mooney. Open up, march down the field, man, so we can go ahead because we should have really scored about what 37, 40 points on these guys. We should have blew them
yeah,
out of the water.
35 at least.
At
Yeah,
least 30, I'm gonna say at least 34, 35 points.
Yeah, man. We left points on the field for sure.
Definitely,
absolutely.
definitely. And we got, like I said, we got to do a better job in the red zone, man. Shout out to coach, man, for replacing Cool. I know Cool got to be done after this 5 for 5.
Absolutely.
Where would we be out without this cooker? But my game ball go to Jeff Ubers and the defense for sure. We ain't seen no defense like that in what
About 15 years.
long time.
No, long for sure. I only think a lot of people had kids.
I think the last defense that was pretty good was the one after the Super Bowl in 2017.
Facts.
That's all I
Well,
got. A great win, man. Rise up on to the next.
I
Rise
appreciate you,
up,
my guy.
family. Thank you
Yeah,
for coming on.
always, man. Sorry I missed that last Tuesday too, man. But
It's all good,
Oh, it's
bro.
all
Hey,
still
we
good.
appreciate it.
around, bro. We gonna be around just when you can. Just tune in, man.
Yes,
All
Sure,
sir.
love,
sure will, man. Good win.
no doubt.
Sir.
Appreciate my guy Dirty Bird Gang 11 coming through, man. My boy Chris Rogers finna come through for a couple of minutes. Chris, what's good, my dude?
What's up, man? Long time no talk. How you been, brother?
I've been good, man. Still trying to bring y'all this news and this Falcon talk, man. What's good? What you thought?
Nah,
What's your thoughts on the game?
Facts.
I mean, yeah, it's a good win, right? I mean, I'm happy about it. I think the defense definitely helped out Zach Robinson though. Uh,
Absolutely.
It's concerning. Last week I understand they say we can't run the play action because we couldn't run the ball last week, whatever. But this week, like you mentioned, and I was gonna say this before you brought it up, but you run the ball for over 200 yards. Like, can we help out Penix though, who had a good game, but get on top of the defense with some play action? It would just be nice, like because it was all last year. He wasn't running the play action with Kirk Cousins, who had no mobility. Now we have Penix that looks good, can make all the throws, and they didn't run one play action today. And it's just really frustrating. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I know it's a great win, but it is like kind of like very
It's still a
Manila,
concern. Right.
and that's
Absolutely.
all. That's all I want to say. Like, I'm glad. Like, you can definitely see us moving forward. Our defense is definitely getting better. I haven't seen it since John Abraham and them boys. I mean, we really look good on defense. We're gonna be a problem. Uh, I started us in my fantasy team on defense just because I knew we were gonna mess that rookie up. But what do we do moving forward? Like, when do we start holding Zach Robinson accountable for these play callings in crucial situations,
Oh, he gonna
especially
he gonna he
in the
gonna get
red
an
Bro,
zone?
I ain't
earful
gonna
this week.
lie to you. That's
He gonna get
exactly
an
what we've
earful
been
this week.
talking about here. Like, we're gonna hold. My thing is, we're gonna talk about the good and the bad. It's like, it's not just all about good, good, good. Yes, we got the win, and that's the most important thing. That's the bottom line. But between it and within the analysis, we still do have to dissect things, and we see the potential what this offense can be. Zach Robinson just has to get it together and
Yeah,
be able to push us over the threshold of what this offense can really become.
yeah,
It's
I agree.
all up to the OC.
Yeah, right.
We have all the groceries, and we have been talking about those analogies all off season and even through the preseason. Now we're here. We have the pieces. We just need the OC to put these guys in the right place, get the plays in, etc. And also for our young guys, for our young guy Michael Penix, he also has to continue to process, also has to continue to have good games. Make sure that so even though when he does get sped up, to try to make sure his accuracy is on point. So it just, regardless, we still have things we have to work on. But the main
Facts.
thing, we're 1-1. We got the 0-2 Carolina Panthers. We got to head to them. I really want to smack them in the mouth because Panthers fans been talking noise all off season. Can't wait to get to you. Can't wait to get to you.
Hey,
Hey, Chris,
listen,
before
yeah,
you get out of man, give me a grade for the Falcons. What would you get him for this game?
a
Grade.
B plus.
Okay.
It probably would have been an A
That's
plus.
fair.
We should have probably beat them. Like you said, we could have had 500 yards offense,
Say
easy.
that.
Right? I mean, no, it
Say
really
that.
should have been a blowout. I knew Minnesota wasn't going to win this game, and I can't say that from the Falcons teams in the past. That especially the last 8 years or so, I would have said, "Man, damn, we'll probably have a chance to blow this game." I knew we was going to win this game. McCarthy looked like he kind of looked like that rookie, but
Yep.
I would say like a B plus. It's just if the play calling was a little bit better, the red zone was a little bit better. The only and that touchdown that we did score, they gave it to us. You've seen that. They just wanted us to go ahead and score so they have a chance to get back in the game. But yeah, overall, I mean, I don't want to sit here and just be a Debbie Downer. We won. It was a great team win, but there's just things that I am concerned about when if we do play good teams down the road, we got to be able to score in those crucial moments like that, though. We have to be able to
Absolutely.
start putting the throttle down and start stepping on these guys, though.
Yep. Hey,
But
Chris, man, I appreciate you coming through, my
yeah,
brother.
thank you, brother. No,
Always.
it's always a pleasure. No, thank you, Smitty. Thank you for what you guys do. Chris, thank you for what you do. I love you guys, man. I'll talk to you next week.
No
No
doubt, Chris. We
problem, man.
appreciate you, my
Make sure
brother.
you come on through. We love to
Yeah,
have you
yeah,
through.
yeah, man. Thank you. Good night.
No doubt. That's our boy Chris Rogers coming through.
Yes,
Before I
sir.
keep going, man, I had another super chat. My boy Matty Ghost. He said, "Well, after the 2-minute warning, we didn't run to get inside the 29, then throw a slant or a fade to Pitts or London, make Pitts to make easier throws and easier reads." I agree with that
I
100%.
agree, bro.
And as I just said, man, with two guys like that in the red zone, you should be throwing the ball up in the end zone like it's no problem. But let's keep it moving, man. Let's keep it moving. I got my boy D in the back room. I ain't talked to D in a minute. D, what's
Yeah,
good, my
it's been
guy?
a minute.
What's up, man?
What's
Can you
good,
hear
Man,
me?
man?
and how you feeling? How you feeling about this win?
I love the win, but I'm kind of sounding like a broken record, like the other fans. Like I just feel like Zach is looking vanilla, man. That one play action was perfect for Penix, and then we didn't see it anymore. I'm like, what's going on, bro? I will say this. He didn't throw any interceptions, so that's positive. And if I had to give this a grade, I'll give it a B minus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Like, you know, man, that's all I got for it.
What do you feel like? What do you feel like the Falcons should do better next game against Carolina, something that they can improve on and build this team to make it stronger going into that Washington game? Because I think that Washington game is going to be key. It's a conference
Yeah.
game, and I think if they get the ups at 3-1 going into the bye week, this team is sitting pretty going into not the second half of the season, but the rest of the season.
Well, I mean, the running game is on point. I mean, you ain't got to worry about that. As long as
Right.
they show that they straight. My thing is Penix got to pick up that head clock, man. Like I posted earlier that Penix looked scared, but I get it because it's a loud crowd and all that stuff. But there's still a mental clock that you have to click. And I know Penix got it. It just he didn't
Absolutely.
look. He don't. It just to me he didn't look comfortable the first few plays, and I'm just like, okay, get it, dog. You done this before, dog. You was at Washington, dog, with the Huskies. You was in there. What you
Yep.
doing? You know what I'm saying? So I think Zach got to get him to pick up the tempo, like strike these guys. You did what you did to London before he fumbled the dang ball
I
was like
mean,
on
D. I
point.
mean, D. Really though, I mean, I can't blame Drake for that. That was a wonderful punch. Ain't nothing he could have
Yeah,
did about
yeah,
it. I
yeah,
think
for
that was a
sure,
wonderful defensive play. But go ahead, my
for
bad.
sure. No, 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 no. You're right about that. I think that clock got to get speed up just a little bit more. He got time, right? I mean, the Panthers, they garbage, so we could run all over them. Watch that Commanders game is the one we need to really hone in on because them boys
Absolutely.
ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's my 2 cents, dog. Like Penix got to get it. That O line. I mean, sometimes they be tissue paper, sometimes they be stout walls. Who knows, man? It's so unpredictable. You know what I
I
mean?
feel you on that. I feel you on that.
But yeah, man,
Absolutely.
I give it a B minus, man. I know they're gonna beat them, the Panthers. I mean, they trash right now. They just got to get that clock. And Zach got to stop doing the dang vanilla ass, excuse my French, vanilla plays, so that we
I
could
got
get something going quickly.
I got
Dang.
to agree with Cosmic Roots on this one though. Carolina division game, so we know it ain't gonna be easy.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah.
hopefully, yeah. So hopefully they'll get it going.
Yeah, for
But
sure. But that's all I got, man. I appreciate you putting me on, man.
no doubt,
You
D.
and
Appreciate you, my
A1.
brother. Been a long time, man. Come through again soon.
For sure, for sure, for sure, man. I'll holler at y'all, man. All right.
Okay, appreciate you. Great points by D, man. Great points. Chris, you still there?
Absolutely. Oh yeah, yeah. I was saying absolutely. Who we
Yeah,
got up
man.
next?
Great points. Um, trying to see what Big John at, man. He was in the
Oh, he
chat
was
and he
in. Yeah, he
disappeared.
was in there. Yeah, he dropped off on us.
Let me see, can he come back through right quick?
I ain't had John on in a minute. But yeah, man. Ultimately, though, man, I'm excited about James Pierce Jr. But I was so happy when he got that half a sack, and then you got Brandon Dorless in there. Man, we got some young guys who are ready to get after this quarterback.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. But I think that everybody in the chat, man, they pretty much fired up. Let's see. My boy Coop say O line look bad in passing game tonight. Nah, Minnesota defensive front was just that good, man. I can't even be mad at them. And Elijah Wilkins, that holding call, that was some bull crap. Because
Yeah,
if the man was offside, how you gonna call the man that's trying to protect
I
his quarterback for holding?
I didn't
That was just
understand that at all. I'm like, what did you expect them to do? Like, just allow the guy to just to run free for the penalty and just think that we're just like gonna allow him just to hit Michael Penix like that? It's just like we got to do something.
no.
So it's just like, yeah, that was some crazy one. That was a crazy one right there because I feel like the Falcons should have been able to still get the penalty. But it all worked out for the Falcons in the end, especially on that interception from Xavier Watts. We go ahead and decline the penalty. Go ahead and keep the ball. Victory formation. That's my favorite formation, by the way. I hadn't seen it in such a long time in Atlanta, but
You
I'm
ain't
happy
right.
to see it. Happy to see
You
it.
ain't
But
right.
one thing that we haven't talked about, and we definitely have to talk about it, not making it like the
Bags,
last
what's up, my
game.
guy?
Yeah, but
Go
what's
ahead,
good,
Chris.
Bags? But just we got to talk about it. Uh, how long possibly could we be without AJ Terrell? The severity of
What's up,
his
Rod?
hamstring injury that he sustained in this game. And when he went down early. I didn't expect to see him anymore in the game anyway. But moving forward, I just wonder what's the grade of that hamstring for AJ Terrell?
That's gonna be interesting to see, man. Um, I think he's gonna be out for a couple of weeks, man, because hamstrings
Yeah.
they can be tricky and they can last for the whole season, and you don't want to see that. So what I'm looking at, depending on how much money we have left, we may have to go out and find another veteran. Because
Well, what
I
about
just think,
C.J. Henderson?
oh yeah, I forgot about him. He's on the practice squad. Absolutely, they can bring him up. You saw D Alford come in and play a little bit outside.
Mm.
He's a good situational guy. He also plays special teams, returning kicks and punts. So you can see him in that role as well. But I think losing AJ, man, is going to be very, very tough because he's the number one guy. And you got Jesse Bates. It means it makes his job a little bit harder because
Yeah.
he's going to play over the top more because I'm sure whomever they put over there, they're going to take more shots downfield. So it's going to keep Jesse out of the box towards the run game. So
Okay.
it's going to be tough.
All right. So let me ask this: C.J. Henderson, Clark Phillips III, or Kobe Bryant?
Clark Phillips was hurt. That's why he didn't. That's why he was inactive today. Um, Cut the
Don't.
food. Special team did look good tonight. Absolutely.
Yeah, they did.
Great game by the special teams.
They were
Something we
lights out,
need
and
to
they
see.
had to be.
Uh, you said Clark Phillips. Um, you said Clark Phillips.
Yeah, I said Clark
D.
Phillips, Kobe
Alford.
Bryant, or yeah, D. Alford. Yeah, so we can add four: Clark Phillips, D. Alford, Kobe Bryant, or C.J. Henderson.
I think I had to go with Henderson. Mainly
Okay.
because to me he's had the most starts. I think he's a little bit more athletic than those guys. He's a taller. So we'll see how that plays out. But Chrome upset. I saw AJ walking just fine after the Algier touchdown. Go check yourself. I believe the lead shut him down so Minnesota can go off.
Ah,
But yeah, but nah, he'll have a probably if I think if he misses a game, it will probably I would keep him out next week against Carolina. Let him rest that week, get his full strength back or close to back to full strength, and I would just trust bring CJ Henderson up for that one game. Let him start opposite Mike Hughes, and depend on my defense, my front seven again, because I'm pretty
right.
sure they're going to give Bryce Young hell. So
Got to.
yeah, so
Got
we'll
to.
see.
We'll see exactly what happens, but yeah, man,
But
been a great
let's
one,
bring
man.
Cheesecake in right quick, and then if anybody else want to jump in, y'all can. If not, hold on, Dre. I'm gonna put it back in. Let's see. Where is the link? Okay, there it is.
Oh, Billy Bowman, man, I'm really happy about that guy. Yeah, the city won this weekend,
All
man.
right, the link back
So
in. So y'all want to come in,
Green
talk
Bear.
right quick, 2 minutes. Cheesecake, what's up, man?
What's up, man? A win is a win, bro. It was an ugly win. Um, we gotta play some of the top teams, man. We gotta get a touchdown. We can't keep doing field goals. They ain't gonna do it. We're playing Carolina next week. I like our kicker. Our defense looking real good. 6 sacks today, I believe. Like I said though, man, like when we play like Buffalo Bills, no, Commanders is a team that we might lose to, man. So we need to buckle down. We need to be locked in, man, for real, man. It was an
Absolutely.
ugly win, bro. I take it, bro. I'm gonna get some good sleep, but hey, man, B minus for sure, man.
I can deal with that. I feel like it could have been better because if we played better on offense, passing the football, it could have been easily a plus. Because we probably would have put up 35 points if we knocked the ball in at least 2 or 3 more times on offense, which we could have done. But the back room full, man. You got any more questions before you get out of here?
How do y'all feel about how y'all feel about the new kicker?
I love it, man. I love to see it. I just think it's time for a fresh start. I said that last year. I don't even feel like they should have brought him back this year. They should have went out and found the kicker, and they may have, tripped up on top of one because he kicked last year for Minnesota, 11 or 12 in 4 games. That's pretty solid. And started off with 5 with Atlanta, so off to a solid start. I can roll with it.
Yep. I'm gonna have some good sleep, guys. I just want to come in here, chit chat real quick. And carry on this on the clock, man. So let's get it.
Appreciate you, Cheesecake.
Yep. Peace.
Let's keep this thing rolling, man. I guess my boy John, he probably finna go to bed, man. But see, what's up, my guy?
What's going on, Smitty? Smitty, what's going on? Hey, what? Man, I think the Pack offense gonna be all right. I gotta get the Vikings. Vikings got a good defense, so I wasn't even tripping by the offensive performance. Like Michael Pittman still didn't turn the ball over. He still didn't took what the defense gave him. You know what I'm saying? My
Absolutely.
main thing, I hope AJ Terrell like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah,
We
I
gonna
mean,
just I just knew when they put D Alford out there. I said, "Oh Lord, they finna pick on him."
well, I'm gonna tell you, man. I think with the way our front seven played tonight, if AJ missed just a game or two, I'll be absolutely fine with it. Because
Yeah,
if he missed 1 game and he comes back for the Washington game, and we can find a way to take that game, going 3-1, I'm satisfied.
yeah. And the only reason I'm saying that because remember when AJ went out and they blitzed, J.J. McCarthy just overthrew Nadler. He was wide open. He had him beat.
Absolutely,
You
absolutely.
know what I'm saying? That's why I said, man, the hell, it be AJ there. But yeah, I think the Packers we gonna be all right. I think the Packers gonna be all right.
Yeah,
I ain't
man.
panicked the first game. I knew the first game. You know what I'm saying? I didn't panic.
Knocking off the rust. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, knocking out the rest. I knew they were gonna be all right after the first game. I think I want to see Tampa Bay again though, because
Oh yeah, we got him next time. Yeah, we
yeah,
got him
yeah,
next
yeah,
time.
yeah. For sure, we got them. We got them. And I would say, I mean, look, when they how many the offense, how much total offense did the Vikings have today?
Oh, they were under 200 yards, 198.
And then what we done did that 2 weeks straight.
Yeah, Tampa barely had over 200 yards. Absolutely.
Yeah,
So I think
yeah, yeah, yeah.
we a
So
little bit over 400 yards for the year.
yeah, yeah, so yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like what I see that Billy Bowman, Xavier White, James Pierce. Hey, everybody did Jalen Walker, they all did their thing tonight. Hey, that
Absolutely.
Diablo, that's like the best pickup we made.
Yeah, we ain't seen a defensive pickup like that in a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah, he gonna be hell on wheels.
yeah, 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 yeah. But yeah, that's all I want to say, man. Y'all have a good night, man.
All right,
Get
D.
ready for
Appreciate you, my brother.
Carolina. Yep. Yep.
No doubt. Our boy C coming through. Dre, what's good, my guy?
What's up, man? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, man. I just wanted the defense did their thing tonight. I ain't really got no complaints about that. It's just the offense. I just wish they did more play action and went to Kyle Pitts. I like when Kyle Pitts was on the outside, did that little slant. He was wide open. So I wish they went more outside with him and do like a little slant or go or do it again. So the offense, I just wish they capitalized more on that.
I agree.
And
Absolutely. And if they don't want to move the ball vertically downfield, instead of keep giving Bijan the ball, try to include Kyle Pitts into slant routes or quick out routes or something like that. You got to find a way to get him the football. You saw it tonight. One of those catches, if he breaks one tackle, he's gone. So if you give him the ball a little bit more, I think he breaks out of the slump. Well, he's not in the slump, but I think he builds on what he's trying to do this year, and I think he's going to get more dynamic as the season goes on because I think his confidence is just going to keep rising because as we see him in training camp, he looked more fluid, moving around on the field. Their knee looks 100%, and he just looked confident. So, yeah, they just got to find a way to get him involved just a little bit more because I don't think 135 yards is going to bite it for the Falcons for not for long because if this is another team and they put up 300-yard pass and the Falcons lose this game. But they just got to find a way to get vertical, man. I just can't stress that enough.
Yeah, I give also credit to the defense because Minnesota because if he had more time, I saw a couple like the second read was wide open. So I mean, I'm not mad at Penix for going through his first read. He was going to dumping off to Bijan, but
Absolutely.
I saw some of the replays. I saw like Drake in the middle wide open. I saw some folks wide open, but he didn't have time to go to that second read. So. The
Absolutely.
defense did their thing tonight, so I'm glad Michael Penix he ain't turned the ball over. He went to the safe man, and we got the W.
Facts. What grade would you get a Falcon game to?
I will give him A minus, man. We got the dub. I mean, if you win, you kind of in the B plus A minus category. Even if it's ugly, win is a win in the NFL. So we got the W. I'm either A minus or B plus. So I'm gonna give it A minus, man.
Absolutely. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you, my guy.
Yep, appreciate it.
No doubt.
Sure. Man, that's what we're saying, man. We're Atlanta Falcon fans. Still got some of the best fans out here, man. Coming in, speaking your thoughts, giving those facts, man, out here too, man. Shout out to each and every last one of y'all.
Absolutely. Cut the food so he see what the Falcon coaching staff trying to do. We had the lead and never gave it up. They gonna lean on the run game to the wide receivers get healthy. I can see that to a certain extent. But if you still got a healthy Kyle Pitts, you got to use him, and you got a healthy Ray McLeod. You got a healthy who else? David Seals.
Mooney's back.
Darnell Mooney. Yeah, he's a little bit hurt, banged up still, but you got to use him as a vertical threat. That's his strength of his game. So you got to use that. But it's a blessing that our defense showed up with 6 sacks. Something we had done since 2010. It was just a blessing, man. So
well, we did get Adrian Claiborne that game against the Cowboys.
I think that was what 2000.
Well, it was like 17, something like that.
Yeah, I think that was Dak Prescott's
18,
second year in the league.
Something like that.
Yeah, 17. I think I want to say. Tremarcy said they're not going to get in vertical. This team is going to ground and pound all the way to the Super Bowl. If Penix dies, they can't. Then I can't hear you move. Win in the Super Bowl. We win us one. You got to get vertical, man. I hate to say it, Tremarcy, but you got to have a vertical game in today's NFL, especially if you run the ball as good as Atlanta ran tonight. That's football 101. You stretch the field if you run it and you have the defensive backs and the linebackers playing up in the box or close to the box. You got to go over there, take a shot over their head, and take a shot deep. So that just coaching 101. And I don't think. Go ahead.
No, I was just about to add to what you were saying about the run game. I just want, if it's working, don't go away from it. Tonight,
yeah,
the run
absolutely.
game, you seen Bijan, getting out there, getting in some of those stretch runs, running up the middle. You seen all type of runs. In a good way from that. You seen Tyler Algier. They're clearing holes and making holes for Tyler Algier. He's running over a couple of guys, making guys make business decisions. It's working. Get back to it. Stick to the things that are working, and just throw out the things that are not.
But the reason why I say you got to have a vertical game too, and it goes hand in hand with running the football.
Of course,
if you run the football effective, you're gonna have shots downfield. And if you pass it, and if you passing effectively downfield, it backs the linebackers and the cornerbacks and the defensive backs off the line of scrimmage. So it's going to open up the run game. So it goes hand in hand. If you have one, you're going to have the other. So this is why I said you got to have a vertical game because it leads to offense balance, and you can pretty much do as you please if you running at full strength. So This is a
Yeah, like
good
I
point
said,
as
I'm
well.
with you,
You
bro.
can't
I'm
give them
with
too
you.
much film. I agree with that. But if you got a vertical game and they can't stop it, I don't care what film they watch. It's just gonna be 30 points a game.
Yeah, they working on some things, man. Smitty, you can tell that we're still working
Yeah,
on
yeah,
timing
yeah.
things
I
and
think coming out
still
of that
working.
bye week, I think we should be
Should
at
be
full
rolling.
strength on. Yeah, we should be right after that.
Yeah, that'll be a good thing for man, because we got the talent. It's there, man. We see it. We got the
Harry's,
quarterback
what's up,
too.
my guy? He said, let's show the love to Georgia Tech, Georgia, and down the dream, the Braves, the Falcons, all for winning this weekend.
Yeah,
They
they
put
all
on for
won.
the city. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Just got to get Atlanta. I wish Atlanta United was able to get their ass
Nah,
whooped.
Curtis, let me tell you, man, not once have I said I underestimate the Vikings defense. That's why I see
At
it.
all.
You
They
seen a
did
lot
their
of them
thing.
pressures, a lot of the reason why Michael Penix couldn't get it going too, because Brian Flores was bringing blitz after blitz after blitz.
Right.
Because we knew that he was going to do. We said it on the
We
preview
said
show.
that in the pregame. Yeah, we said we knew he was gonna dial it up, and he did. And my thing is, like I had said earlier, he made Michael Penix clock speed up, and then he got to him with the pressure. We got a couple sacks. You know, they have to do their job as well, and it was on a few drives that the Vikings defense they stood up as well, just like the Falcons defense did. It's
Absolutely,
just I feel like
absolutely.
it's more. I think it's just more impressive just because we have more young guys that were making plays. We had guys that were coming out there, and yes, it was against another rookie quarterback, but you still got to go out there and make plays. And that's what our guys were able to do, make plays.
Facts. But yeah, man, great win for the Falcons. I think this is a confidence builder going into Carolina. Or do we play them here next week?
No, we're going to Carolina. We
Okay,
play them
so
in November, and also I got some news about that too. I'm gonna drop on Twitter tomorrow.
we're going to make that drive up 85. They go to Charlotte, and I think it's going to be positive, man. With a game like this, and you building confidence defensively, and the way Bryce Young has struggled the first two games, that could be a recipe for a win, man. And trust me, my three keys to victory this week gonna be smooth and simple. So when y'all see it, y'all gonna say, "Man, he ain't lying. It don't get no easier than that." But I think Carolina, man, it's gonna be a pretty good game, man. And Tuesday, y'all make sure y'all come back through for the preview show, and we may have special guests. I don't know yet how that gonna work out, but
Work,
trust me,
working.
y'all still gonna enjoy it. But you know what to do, man. Tell everybody where to find you.
Hey man, A1 Forever Sports. That's the platform on YouTube. Appreciate everybody coming over, hitting that like button, that subscribe button, helping me get out there in the algorithm, and of course, my main man Smitty, getting him out there too as always. Because I know you over 15,000, you're getting close to 20, so, and I know I'm getting close to 4,500. So we appreciate every last one of you guys. Because without you guys, there is no live, there is no stream. And also, catch me on the Hawks Digest for all my Hawks fans. Hawk season is coming up. We got some things to be excited about, so get ready for that as well. Hawks Digest, Twitter A1 Forever, Instagram A1 Forever, and the real A1 Forever on TikTok. Great W. Let's keep it going. Let's get better, and let's make our way to these playoffs and hopefully beyond.
Absolutely. Miss Charlene, what's good? I know it's late. I know it's past y'all everybody bedtime, so that's why we finna wrap it up. But DeAndre, I thank you for the super chat, my friend. Truly appreciate it. 6 sacks actually. We had 6 sacks, 2 interceptions. It ain't no fun if the homies ain't eating two. Absolutely. And these type wins are going to pull this team together fundamentally and chemistry wise and mentally. Because winning like this, where the team played a complete game, especially on defense, it's not going to do nothing but boost their confidence. But y'all know where to find me, man. Smitty Sports Machine right here on this channel. As I said before, please go to A1 Forever, Smitty Sports Machine, hit that like button, hit that notification bell so every time we go live, y'all will know it. Every time we drop a video, y'all will know it. And again, man, tonight, thank y'all for the super chats. Truly appreciate it. It boosts the channel a lot. I
Yes,
do get
sir.
paid by YouTube, but the super chats usually outseed the YouTube. It may seem like just because I get views, I get paid a lot. No, I don't. You don't get real money till you get way out there to like 80 to 90,000. So
Facts.
those donations to the channel truly helps. And if I get enough in a good amount of time, I would probably try to do a jersey giveaway. So
Oh yeah,
I will
man.
work
We
on
gonna,
that if I can get
yeah, we
enough
gonna start.
super chats. But
Yeah, we gonna start getting those up as well, man. So
yeah.
just
So
keep staying tuned. Just keep staying tuned.
but thank y'all, man. We truly appreciate it, man. Falcons win 22-6. I forgot to say, find me on Twitter too at Fatboy Slim, and thank y'all for tuning in from Twitter as well because y'all blew it up tonight on Twitter, man. I'm at 219, but it was all the way up to like 245 from Twitter looking tonight, and I truly appreciate that. And I had another 225 on YouTube, so almost at 500 for one show, man. Definitely appreciate that. But find me at Fatboy Slim on Twitter, where I'm always blowing it up. Like I said, Smitty Sports Machine on YouTube. Again, hit that notification bell because I'm dropping videos every day, whether it's a short, whether it's a long form, or whether it's a live. Y'all gonna hear from me. But great win for the Falcons, and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night, man. Have a great week. As I always tell y'all, step out on faith, because that's all y'all gotta do. Because God will do the rest. When you step out on faith, the rest will work in your favor. So for my boy Chris and your boy Smitty Smith, we gonna holler at y'all soon, man. Peace.
Peace.